About 7:28 p.m., sheriff's deputies received a discharge of firearms call here at the 14,000 block FM 1960 at the Camelot Inns and Suites. When they arrived here on scene, there was no one here. Shortly after they arrived here, they received a second call from a local hospital where an individual had been dropped off with a gunshot wound to the head. That individual is now deceased at the hospital. Preliminary investigation is that we were able to locate some video that shows that the male in that car was driving through the parking lot. He had some kind of verbal altercation with someone who lives here, and then that altercation led to the shooting. That car fled, ended up at the hospital. The occupants of the room fled. They fled in two different vehicles. We're not able to make out what type of vehicles they are at this time. So at this time, we're still trying to put everything together, but we do have one male DOA at the hospital.
Do you think the two parties knew each other?
We don't know. We don't have any information that would say they did or did not. All we can tell at this point is what we see from surveillance video, and that is that vehicle stops in the parking lot. There is some type of verbal altercation going on between the two parties, and then that's when the exchange of gunfire occurs.
And you're saying you believe the suspects may have lived here at the Camelot Inn?
May have. Right, correct. Yes. And shortly after the shooting there again, the victim fled in a Dodge Challenger, and he ended up at the hospital, local hospital, with a gunshot. He's a 32-year-old black male.
Is that the Northwest hospital that's around here?
I think that's the hospital he's at, yes.
And now, was he the only person in the vehicle, or was there somebody else also in the vehicle?
We believe there was another person in the vehicle, but we have not identified that person just yet. So we're still trying to identify that person.
They were exchanging gunfire?
It appears. We're still trying to collect the evidence and do our scene investigation, but it appears that there was an exchange of gunfire, and the video is not that clear where we can tell that that is actually what was going on.
So possible both cars may have been shooting at each other?
That's a possibility, yes.